Hi everyone, welcome to my cheesy kitchen. In today's recipe, I'm going to show you one of my favorite tea time snacks, which is a samosa. It's not going to be the classic potato filling, but instead a jalapeno cheese samosa where I'm going to be using Britannia's 4-pepper tango cheese spread along with Britannia cheesa, which is going to add in a melty, gooey texture to the samosa. So without wasting any time, let me just dive right in and show you how to make this super quick and simple samosa. So the first step, I'm going to show you how to make the samosa crust, which is the outer cover. Okay, so let me get started. So into a bowl, I'm going to add in the maida, add in the ajwain seeds, which is going to add a nice taste to the crust, salt to taste. I'm going to add some ghee and mix all of this together until you get nice coarse crumbs, and after that we'll add little water at a time and then knead it to make a smooth and soft dough. So we've got a perfect consistency. Notice when you hold it together it should hold, and when you press it it should break, and that's how your crust filling mixture should be. Okay, so now I'm going to add little water at a time and start kneading to make a nice soft and a firm dough. So once the dough has come together, ensure that you keep kneading it for a good 3 to 4 minutes. And if it's still sticky, add a little more ghee on the top and then knead until it's nice and smooth on the top. So that's it. This looks perfect. What I'm going to do is to now cover this and keep it aside, and I'll show you how to make the samosa filling. So to begin making the samosa filling, which is a jalapeno and cheese samosa, the first thing I'm going to do is to grate the Britannia cheesa. Okay, let me just get started with that. And the Britannia cheesa is a wonderful cheese which melts beautifully, and if you're looking for that melty, stringy texture, this is the cheese to buy because it's a brilliant combination of mozzarella and cheddar, and the taste is absolutely wonderful. And when put into a samosa crust along with jalapenos, it's going to be super delicious. So let me just go ahead and grate this cheese, and after that, show you how to put the remaining ingredients together. So now that the cheese is grated, we're going to go ahead and add in the chopped jalapenos. We'll add in the chopped coriander leaves, lots of it. And finally, I'm going to go ahead and add in the Britannia 4-pepper tango cheese spread, which is going to give it the nice creaminess to the samosa. The Britannia 4-pepper tango cheese spread is one of my favorites. It's packed with flavors and the taste is absolutely wonderful. And so you can use this 4-pepper tango cheese spread not just in making this cheesy samosa, but also use it as a spread over toast, because it spreads like magic over pasta sauces or in any other dish that you feel that it's going to add a lot of taste and flavor. So now let me show you how to mix this all up together and then finally stuff it into the samosa. Okay, so gently just put this all together, use your fingers and just toss it in. And bring in both the cheeses and the jalapenos. It's going to be a little sticky, so you have to handle it very gently. This looks perfect. It's exactly how I want my samosa filling to be. So now that this is done, it's all mixed up beautifully. I'm just going to go ahead, shape my dough into small balls and then start making the samosa crust and then filling it. So to begin making the crust, I'm going to dust my surface with a little bit of flour. I've divided my samosa crust into large lemon-sized balls. Just going to dust it with just a little bit of flour, okay? And roll it into a 5 to 6 inch circle. Okay, so now that we have rolled it, I'm going to go ahead and cut it into a semicircle and then shape it into a cone and then fill in the jalapeno and cheese mixture. So once you've cut it into a semicircle, I'm going to wet the edges with a little bit of water so that it's easier to seal the samosa. Okay. Then after that, I'm going to shape it into a cone. First fold it into half and then the other half, and then shape it into a triangle. Press the edges, and after that I'm going to fill it into this cavity. There you go. It's perfect. Just press it in and add just a little more filling. It's just perfect. Once the filling is in, pull the edges up together and then seal it. And there you go. That's our mini samosa right there. Just perfect size for a jalapeno and cheese samosa. Great. So I'm going to go ahead and make the remaining samosas just like this. So now that I've shaped all my samosas, I'm ready to dunk them into the oil and deep fry them on low to medium heat, until it becomes golden brown and crisp on all the sides. Ensure it's on low to medium heat because you want it to brown evenly. So let me just get started. So the samosas have been deep frying, and notice it's got a nice golden crust. It's not the dark in color that a typical samosa has. If I wait for it to become a little more darker, all the cheese will start oozing out. Notice the cheese has started coming out already. So I'm ready to strain it out of the oil and then serve it along with some mint chutney. The chili from the jalapenos and the cheese from the Britannia cheese and the faux pepper tango. I can just feel all the flavors bursting in. Yummy, just brilliant. So didn't you think this recipe was really simple to make? All you had to do was to grate the Britannia cheese up, top it along with some jalapenos, coriander and the Britannia faux pepper tango cheese spread. Stuff it into a samosa crust or a gujia crust of your choice, and then deep fry it to make these delicious jalapeno cheese samosas. Do give this recipe a try, either the festive season or when you have some friends and family over for a weekend party. And when you do, don't forget to take a snapshot and share your cheesy kitchen moments with us. We'd love to hear from you. So until then, until next time, happy cooking and healthy eating.